Everybody is a podcast.
Yo. Mic check. Hold on a second.
Say, Wiggy, take out the trash.
What'd it do, you for a mic check?
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You sound pretty good. A little low, but that could be my.
Am I going up? Hello, y'all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
man, sounds great.
Sound better now?
A lot better.
All right, I've been messing with this thing, and so settings are different. And all right, cool. Welcome in, gang, as the kids say. I hope everybody had a great weekend. We had last week off, and so welcome back in. Lots of shit happening out there in the world today. In the world. We had Hulk Hogan pass.
Oh.
I think we talked about Malcolm Jamal. That was another sad one. And then Ozzy Osbourne as well.
Yeah.
So, man, some big names.
It's been a lot. It's been too many in a short amount of time, man. The 80s and 90s are taking some brutal hits. All of us Gen Xers, millennials, and all of us in between, the Xenials. So, whew, man. Otherwise, how are things going, my friend Grant Mills? Anything exciting happening?
Not too bad. Hanging out. Oh man, we got together this past was it Thursday night for
We did
little drinkage and hanging out days. So that was cool. Good to see everybody. Other than that, not too much. Went down to West Dolomite and did a little charity work, and that is about it, my friend. How was your couple of weeks there?
It's great, man. Man, it's hard to go back to work after a full week off. And I did myself a favor, a little piece of advice for all you working fools out there taking a week off. Man, the Monday you come back, if you can, make your day as easy as possible. I actually worked ahead because we have a diary system at work and did most of my stuff for this Monday. I knew I'd have emails and calls to return, the same rat race style crap that you got to do. But I didn't want to pile myself up with work. So most of the things that I had set before I went out, the week before I went out of the office, I set for later in the week. That way today was actually a nice, easy transition back into work. But working in general is it's terrible, and the week off was a much needed refresher, sir. Yeah, good to hang out on Thursday night, man. The midweek or kind of latter week hangouts or weeknight hangouts are always fun, man. I like those.
I do too, my friend. It was good to get out and see the boys, and
Yeah, more people
oh
came out
man,
than I planned. That was kind of a, I wouldn't say last minute, but it was cobbled together pretty late, and still people, even Duck, the contractor, the accountant came out. LD. I didn't expect all that, man. I really didn't. That was fun.
yes, 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 that was good, man. Gotta get out and just kind of chill. How was your vacation without the missus?
You know what? They had a great time. Kids had a good time. That was important. For them to have it, but being home with the dog was also boarded. But being home solo time gave me time to relax, think, work on some projects I've been putting off, especially in the yard, around the house. Sometimes you need that, man. You need a clean, full, uh,
Bush.
mental slate.
Ow.
Yeah, full. You need a full day to yourself or a full week to really mentally detach yourself, or detox yourself. That's the word. There we go. See, I'm still detox. I'm all over the place. Yeah, man. I think that's good for the brain, man. Detoxing. I think it almost reminds me sometimes of like a solo trip. You've probably gone on a solo vacation, haven't you?
I think I have. I can't. It doesn't.
Nothing rings a bell, but
Yeah, it's not offhand. If you think it would, but maybe I have.
yeah, I have before and enjoyed it, man. It's I think everybody needs that once in their life, man. Go somewhere that you want to go. Sit at the bar, have dinner, go to your hotel, just get the best sleep. Wake up early if you want, wake up late if you want. Do your own thing on your own time, and I think that's important for people to try something like that. So it's kind of like that, man. But honestly, it was good to get the much needed projects addressed. Good to make some progress on again some other personal projects that I've been working on. Uh, and good to catch up with the boys, relax. Me and the contractor did trivia last week to kick off the week. Finished off the week with all the boys and even a little football. So yeah, great week, man.
Are you ready? Party. Man, I remember old Hank Jr. He made a recent comeback on that, but then they went to, I think they went back to, I don't even know, because Monday night, yeah, they went back to some shit music or whatever. But then, like, he got banned or something for saying something stupid, and then they like let him back on there years later for a little while. He had to run again, and then they switched to this new fang dangy music that the kids like, and still got Monday Night Football though, so that's a blessing. Holler.
Man, that was like a throwback thing too. We need to write a book of subjects and things from the '90s, man. I can remember Monday Night Football and Hank belting it out, and my dad and there watching it to kick off the week. It was one of those things, man. Like I loved hearing it because I like Hank Jr. and I was a kid and I like football, and he's like, "Are you ready for the football? It's the Chiefs take the Oilers." And
right here on Monday night.
right here, oh my right friends are coming over tonight, and you were getting all pumped for it, but then you realize, man, it's fucking Monday night. So yes.
Yeah.
Football is always fun no matter when, man, but those Thursday, Friday, and of course the big Saturday games are the best.
Sir, yes, sir.
What it do?
Oh man, with the death of old Ozzy Osbourne, I kind of went back into the Prime collection with this kind of bad weather we've had the last few days, and I started looking at the old Osbourne episodes again, which are free on Prime. And so, man, that fucker was funny. Yeah, funny fucker. And then just that whole dynamic. I forgot how big that fucking show actually was. That show was huge.
It was huge. It really was.
And yeah, man, just pretty funny, man. Just thought I'd go back and watch some of that stuff because I don't really watch TV, man. I keep it on like a lot of people.
Sure.
You know, we've talked about it before. Just keep on the TV in the background. I don't like having it quiet. It's kind of like when I go to bed. I have a fan and a noise box on because, man, if it's too quiet, I can't get to sleep, man. I'm hearing all the creaks in the house. I'm getting fucking freaked out, man. And so I definitely have to have that noise going on in the background, man, because if not, it's just me and my own thoughts.
Yeah,
That's scary.
I need the noise in the background, man. A little white. I have a white noise machine. I turn it on a little low every night. And it has a rain sound, but it kind of just sounds like that old white noise.
White noise. Is that like, I got the one that sounds like you have like an air duct in your room, because that's what I like. That like you got the air on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it has like a little bit of rain sound, but we keep our fan up all the way, so I love hearing the fan. And 2 or 3 years ago, we went down to West Palm Beach for a wedding, and it was cool. On the way back, we stopped at an Airbnb. We did like Ep.189 and stopped there, but the Airbnb was nice, man. But they did not have ceiling fans, so we literally, and this, you're also talking Central Florida, which is really weird. But we laid down. We had a long day. We drove up. We got to our Airbnb. It's like 9 o'clock at night. We're like, let's just go to bed. We'll kick off the rest of our trip tomorrow. And we realized there was no ceiling fan. So me and my wife were just laying there. We're like, we couldn't sleep like that. So I actually got up, went to, I think it was Publix. I think they were open until 10 and they had like 30 minutes left. I went to Target at first, and we didn't find any fans that we could reasonably bring back home in the car. We actually drove. So ended up going to Publix and found these small little fans. I got one for her and one for myself. Little miniature box fans is what they look like. We both put them on each nightstand and just use those as our substitute noisemakers and the fan, man. I need that wind blowing. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. You don't know how much you're really how spoiled we are until you do without the little things.
That is true, my friend. And baby, what was for dinner tonight, my friend? I got to see what's going on in the real man category of food.
Oh, I actually redid my nutrition plan last night. Tonight was a cut of chuck steak. I chopped it up, air fried it, and rice with a little butter in it. Yeah. And did I have any berries tonight? I don't think I had any berries tonight. I had some at lunch, some blueberries and an apple. Lunch I had. What did I have for lunch today? I can't even remember. No, I actually air fried some Tyson grilled chicken nuggets.
All right.
Those are good. What'd you have? Have you not hit the dinners yet?
Did some beef tenderloin.
Sounds good, man. Shit.
And I got some strips in there. I haven't really eaten anything except that. Well, I had 2 eggs earlier too. Cause I had one egg in there, looked like it had some doo-doo on it or something. I was like, man, I'm just gonna chunk it.
Was it a brown egg or a white egg?
I mean, they're all brown, but it had some like schmutz, like dried, looked like shit.
Yeah, some of them have it on there.
I was like, man, I'm good. I don't want to do that. I mean, that's probably nothing gonna happen, but I was grossed out.
Yes, I mean,
he's frying it in a fucking pan, so I mean, if the egg touches it, it's kind of gross to think about. But you're frying it, you'd be good. But I'm all right.
You would be, but I can understand that. You've already seen the turd. Let's just go ahead.
I'm a fancy boy. What
Yeah, let's go ahead and eliminate this one. I'm with you on that, man. I mean, I get the farm fresh eggs from my parents, man. And there's people that swear that you can you can leave them out because they have a thin coating of chicken ass or whatever on the thing. Which one I don't like. So I like to refrigerate mine, man. That's the way I'm up. I also like to rinse them, man. I mean, maybe it's not me. Maybe I'm not meant for the farm. But let's just let's just clean this shit a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's all good. Sometimes one gets away or whatever. But all good in a hood. I'm trying to perfect the over easy egg. I can never do that shit right, man. It always comes out the yolk fucking cooks. But since I've cut out bread, I'm trying to navigate the gluten-free bread, man, and it's hard because I thought I had a good one, and then I looked on the back of it, I had canola oil and all this shit, and I was like, oh man. So I'm back on the hunt for something that doesn't have a bunch of ingredients I can't pronounce plus canola oil. Anyway, to be determined on that. I think I found a couple of them we'll try out, but
Yeah, that's one thing I've been making in the morning. I like the Dave's Killer bread. I think it's pretty good. Probably the best off the shelf bread you're going to buy, unless you go like Ezekiel bread, which is usually in the freezer section. Been popping those in the air fryer with an egg in the middle. What do they call those? Birds in a basket or some shit?
I have no idea.
I can't remember, but it's good, man. It's good little 2 pieces of toast, an egg in each in the middle, sprinkle a little cheese on it. Oh my god, yeah. And then yeah, they're good little breakfast, man. You'll probably bust out. Well, what is that on the protein? It's about 22 grams of protein if I'm doing my math right. Egg,
22 G's, 22 G's.
22 G's. You know what I've been thinking about, and I watched a lot of videos on it this weekend, man. This is when guys go down the YouTube rabbit hole of masculine things to do. I've been thinking about getting a big brisket, man. Like,
Well, baby.
yeah. Have you ever tried to do a big brisket? Anything like that? Any big barbecue?
Not really. How were you thinking about doing that? Like in a smoker or?
I've got a small smoker. It was actually the one we had in the field. LD had donated it to the field down there, and I rescued it last year on Thanksgiving because I smoked a turkey. It had sat under the old gazebo. You know what I'm talking about. It's not a bad smoker. It's just kind of small. And I think that's why he ended up getting rid of it and just brought it down to the field, and we never used it because, I mean, realistically, man, if you're going to smoke something, you need hours. So I don't even know if it could do a big brisket. It could do a couple of small, 1 pound briskets, I'm sure. But I saw when I went to the store in the meat department, they had one of those big, huge $80 briskets. It was marked down from like $115, and I was like, man, how fun would it be to get that, trim it up, and have that for football season, man?
Dude, I bet you and Chuck could build a fucking smoker, like a smoke room. You know what I mean? Like out of wood and shit, with the fucking things hanging from the. I bet he could fucking do a good one.
Yeah, man. He doesn't like to he doesn't like to fall short on his projects. That's actually something I did that last week. I had to take my my tires and do my tires on a Saturday.
Oh.
And we still have the old tire machine from my grandfather, so we can do some tires. And me and Jug were doing them, man. We got all 3 of them on, but one of them, man, just wasn't going, and it was because it had been stacked so narrow. Hard to explain, but you have to have that compressed air. It's got to go pop the tire out over the bead. It's got to set. Yeah, and it just wasn't set, man. And I told him, I was like, man, we've already done 3. I can take this one down and get this one done. He's like, God damn, no, you're not. And dude, he was pissed that I even suggested it. He's like, oh, get it. You don't know how competitive I am. I was like, we're just putting on a tire. It's not that serious. We got it, man. I mean, he was not playing, dude. He was pissed, drenched in sweat. What is he now? 60? He's 63. Is that right? No, 62. But dude, he don't play, man. So yeah, if we ask him to build a smoker, he'll start thinking about it, and he'll put it together, man. I'm gonna have to put that bug in his ear.
Well, that's not a bad idea, man. That'd be a hell of a project.
Yeah, it'd be cool, dude.
Oh yeah, man. I gotta say something right now. Guess who's back?
Guess who's back? Who's back?
Hey, motherfuckers.
Man, where have you been?
Joe. Caught a case, yeah.
What?
Oh, I got a fucking Dewey,
A Dewey? A DUI?
Oh no.
Yeah, sometimes I was locked up, yeah.
Oh shit! I knew it's some reason I couldn't get a hold of your stupid ass.
But I'm back now, yeah, on the move. Yeah.
All right, good to have you back, man. We missed you. It's been, like 2 or 3 weeks. God, you just went ahead and did the time.
Man, I'm not doing no classes or no shit like you. I don't get my fucking shit over with. I'm drinking again.
Oh man.
Drink and drive.
I know, I'm just playing, boo.
All right. Well, I did have sex with a girl this past weekend, guys.
That's a good thing. How'd that go?
That's a good thing. She was so dumb. She thought the Board of Education is a piece of lumber.
Yeah.
Oh, man, did you hear those sound effects?
I did actually. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Welcome back.
Anyway, everything going on, I had to plug it back into the. I brought the Stream Deck. Sometimes it goes to default and it's supposed to be running through the sampler. And with everything going on, and probably fucking with all the software shit and resetting and whatever.
Shit happens.
Probably, I had a faulty XLR cut. When I put that new fucking boom arm up, yeah, it started fucking up. So I put the I got two boom arms up right now, like a fucking nerd, and one's a condenser mic, the other one's a dynamic. But I don't think it was the mic; it was the XLR cord that I got separate. I think because all I did was replace it and the mic. But I mean, I don't think it's the mic. So anyhow,
yeah, sounding loud and clear. Sound effects are back, so I think we're back in business, my friend.
Back in business. I apologize to Podbean for all that, all those comments on an earlier show. We'll just forget about that. But
oh yeah, we didn't forget.
There was some changes that they did do though, but that wasn't got our shit back. So you know,
that wasn't part of it.
Yeah, I don't think that was the whole thing. So
you should send a handwritten card to the CEO of Podbean just to see if you.
Yeah, right.
Send him a link to the episode that you let him have it.
Yeah,
we're really pulling this shit now.
No, well, I'll just go somewhere else. There's hella platforms. On a hella machine. Any gaming going on for you this past week? Did you get down, or did you had all that free time with the old gals out?
Yeah, you would think I would have done more or something more original. I actually got back on. You know what? I lied. It's August. I said by the end of July I would download CFB26. I didn't do it. I haven't done it. I did go back to 25 and play Road to Glory as a middle linebacker, and that is absolutely boring and really stupid. So I don't know if I can recommend doing that. But yeah, I played a little NC Double, man. Got back into some Fortnite. Had a little fun with that. That's pretty cool. But no, nothing crazy. Have you found any games? I did go back on my screenshots, and there was a couple I had talked about. Now, I don't know if they launched yet. One was that, I'm going to find the titles here shortly, but that convenience store game where after closing, we talked about it a couple weeks ago, weird things happen. And then there was another 4-player multiplayer game, I believe. Can't remember which one it was. I'm going to go back and find those because I would like to find a new game we can all play.
I might go and look tonight, man. We'll be out on the hunt, and then maybe we can get some stuff going. We might do some gameplay vids or something. Set up a separate channel that might be cool. Am I coming in and out? You still hear me?
Sound
clear?
Good. Yeah.
Okay.
Sound good.
All right. Because I was fucking with it earlier, man. When whatever. Anyway, bleh. I was fucking with it earlier. Now seems to be good. Let me know if there are any difficulties. However. As far as audio goes, my friend, and man, college football coming up. We got the way too early top 10 preseason coaches poll right now for you guys. Oh shit! There you go. Right. Yeah, that sounds good. I meant to push that button. All right, man, it's about that time, and I'm so happy because we got college football to talk about, man. We're going to have fun times again, watching games, hanging out with friends, talking about Alabama football, and also just SEC football in general. The Big Ten, who's in the Big Ten that we give a fuck about? Ohio State, Oregon. I like Oregon, but that's really, I think of the Pac-12, even though they are no more. But that's really it, man. I mean, they're an inferior conference. And as far as the top 10 goes, let's go ahead and get into it, folks. Let's start at number 10. This team's got a new QB coming from Georgia.
I'll tell you what, let's do, as we go on, what's a good way to put it? Are they at the right position in the poll? Should they be higher or lower? You going to try to do that?
You can do that. Yeah, that's cool. That's fine with me.
Yeah, I'll see if you'll co-sign on what I agree with, or you throw it in there. But cool.
Yep. So yeah, number 10, the MIA, the U. I don't even know what their record was. Like, okay, they're 10-3 last year. That was Cam Ward, good quarterback. They have Carson Beck now, who I think he's a good quarterback. The only thing is, this season he's got the bag now. I think what was his NIL, $4 million.
God, that's ridiculous. Yeah,
That is crazy. Not saying he's not worth it, but we've just never. I mean, this is that's I say get that money, young man, because you don't know. You can, it could all be done in the opening game of the season. If you get hurt. So hopefully that won't happen. And I'm not putting bad juju out there. I am just stating a fact, my friend. Number 10, Miami, and just based on looking at the top 10 in general, I think maybe they could have gone up a spot or two. Well, it's also the ACC. So that's what's kind of like, I'm like, well, but then I'm looking at the other ones before them and saying, they should have been higher as well. So we're going to I think they're all right where they're at, man, and be honest with you on this selection here. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll co-sign on that. I think they're right where they're at. You could make an argument to move them up a spot or two, but I mean, it's a preseason poll. It doesn't matter much. I'll say this. I think they're worthy of top 10 recognition. Cam Ward was really good, man. Carson Beck is pretty solid as well, obviously, the Georgia transfer. Yeah, I think that's a good spot for him. I'm interested to see how Beck will do down there. And Cristobal's got a pretty good team. They're right where they should be. And yeah, ACC, man, they shouldn't have a problem winning that conference.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't even looked at their schedule, but I think that based upon like what they got going on, they it shouldn't be. I'm looking at it, and I'm like probably a similar year, or maybe better. So
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, at least they got a bona fide quarterback that they know is going to start. As far as I've heard, I don't think he's competing with anybody, especially with an NIL deal of $4 million. I mean, would you not start the guy? So, all right, number 9, we got LSU, 9-4 last year. I believe they got butt fucked in their season opener, if I'm not mistaken. So, could be another possibility this year. Brian Kelly better win it, or people are going to be pissed. He's in his third? Is it third season or fourth? I have no idea.
It seems like it's his fourth. I think it may be fourth. He's been there. I don't like Brian Kelly at all. I'm going to go ahead and put that out there.
He seems like a faker, man, especially with a fake accent debacle. And I've just never liked him either. He seems like just an idiot. Every time he's done a press conference or whatever after the game comments, and he just seems like an idiot.
Yeah, I agree. He sucks.
As far as LSU goes, I think, man, they might have could just, I don't know, switch places with Miami on this. That's why I kind of was like, you could get one up, or maybe just left it like it is. I left it alone, but I think they're good where they're at here as well. I see next year being not, or this year, I'm just going to say probably going to be bad. It's not going to be good. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think they're going to be that great this year, to be honest. Last year, man, yeah, they lost to USC the opener. They barely snipped by South Kakalaki. Barely slipped by Ole Miss. They didn't have an impressive season. Lost to A&M. Alabama gobsmacked them, which is strange because LSU came back, beat the shit out of Oklahoma, who Alabama had that weird loss to. Slipped by Vanderbilt. Can't say much. Vandy was a shell-shocked team last year. They lost to. It's like they played teams good at some points, and then they just were off the wagon at other points. Beat Baylor in the Texas Bowl, but there was never a standout win. That's the biggest thing. They won a little bit here and there, lost a little bit. Even when they played Nichols, 44-21, that's not really a standout. South Alabama, 42-10. Just, I don't like Brian Kelly. I don't think he fits it. I think Garrett Nussmeier, I think he's going to be overrated. So I'd put LSU, man. Top 15 probably, but top 10, I don't see it.
That's a good assessment, my friend. I think you called it.
Yeah.
Bada boom. Now we're getting into number 8. We're getting into the top half of the SEC with these teams here. Well, at least one. Then there's a couple of team break, if not. Anyway, Alabama at number 8. Low Tide. Kind of a disappointing year last year, but I mean, what do you expect? We can't always be riding high here, especially we got the additions of Texas and Oklahoma in the SEC. That's more competition. Texas is a good team. Oklahoma, not bad. They did beat Bama last year. Now let me ask you this, Wiki. Have you heard anything about the QB room in Tuscaloosa? Any word on anybody starting, or are they still battling it out, or is there any word as far as you know?
My understanding is Ty Simpson is the expected quarterback at this point. He knows the playbook. He's looked impressive in practice. He's looked impressive at the camps he's been to. So, and I think that's the right decision, man. I mean, I think you give your eldest, eldest, what a terrible word, your upperclassman the start. He's been around there the longest. He's paid his dues. He knows the playbook, and he's what they say, he's a good quarterback. He's got a pretty good line this year. He's got some great receivers, Jeremy Bernard, Ryan Williams. So I think, Ty Simpson, before I get ahead of myself, I'll let you finish your assessment. I do think that he is going to be the starting quarterback.
Okay, Ty Simpson. I really, I'm not sure about how Alabama's going to do this year. I'm like, I don't even have a feeling, man. I'm just like, But as far as this poll goes, I think they could be up a couple of spots here, maybe one, at least one. But I do think it's not going to be. Listen, if they don't make the playoff, which I think they will, that's going to be a damn disappointment. But I don't see it being a disaster. I see it more of kind of this past year, maybe, with not a real assessment on Ty Simpson. I just do not know. I think we saw him in one game, right? Like
we saw him in one game. Yeah, well, he may have done some mop-up duty. He's actually had some runs. I think he played at the end towards Wisconsin. That was a really good Bama early win last year. He's looked really good at times. He's made some really good throws. He's not certainly not a bad. He's not bad, but has he been tested? That's the biggest thing.
Yes, exactly. And he's going to need to get some in-game experience, so we'll see. I don't think it'll be I don't think it'll be a 6-6 season, if you will, or 6-7, however you look at it with whatever it is. But I don't think it's going to be I don't know, man. It's just so hard to call. I don't think it's going to be a disappointment. I think
it's hard to call, man. I'll put it like this. I think Alabama's going to have a season, and I'm being unbiased. They return a lot of defensive starters. They've got Ryan Grubb as an OC now, was Kalen DeBoer's right-hand man at Washington. They've got all-stars at receiver. Caden Proctor and is back on the line. He's supposed to have squatted 805 pounds. Ridiculous, man. What a beast. So they have a talented team, but you're going to also have other teams that are talented teams. Ohio State, Michigan, there's other 5-star teams. I'll put it this way. I think Alabama's ceiling is as high as they want it to go. If I was a betting man, they will not lose games like they did last year to Vandy. They came pretty close at South Carolina to losing. They won't have a mistake-riddled game like Oklahoma. But I do think, man, it's possible with the schedule they have, they could lose some of the big games that they have, man. I mean, it could be a trap game like an LSU, which I don't see that with LSU. Do they play Texas in the regular season? Georgia. Let's see what the schedule looks like. I had the wrong schedule pulled up. They have Georgia again, so that could be a game. September 27th, 6:30. That's huge, man. Tennessee, you never know with them. Really, actually, a pretty friendly schedule. Florida State, I don't see that being an issue. Never say never, though. La Monroe, Wisconsin again. It's almost a similar start to last year up until that fourth game, and that's Georgia. Then they have Vandy, and that's where it all fell off last year. Then they started bouncing back, and then it started slowly going downhill once again. So, yeah, I mean, ceiling's as high as they want it to be. Georgia is going to be a tough hurdle. Tennessee's at Alabama. LSU's at Alabama. South Carolina could be good again. So, looking at it, I would say if they lose during the regular season, I think it's a one loss to Georgia. But I hope not. God, I hope not.
We shall see.
I love Alabama's going to be our hugest analysis we do, and then everybody else is going to. Yeah, man, they return a lot of starters. They're still a young team. They have a new quarterback. Yeah, I mean, I think 8's a good spot for them.
True that, my friend. At 7, we have Oregon. Like I said, I see. Oregon should actually be probably. I would put them at 6 or 5.
I'd put them higher. I agree.
Yeah. God, who's a quarterback? I don't even. Didn't Dylan Gabriel? Isn't he gone?
Yeah, he's gone as Dante Moore this year.
Okay, I know nothing about him.
I don't know much about
him.
Another
question mark. Is that a transfer or was he?
I can't remember what he was, but I know he's Dante Moore. I thought he was a transfer. No, you know what? He actually sat. He's a sophomore, so yeah, I'm reading a little bit about him, but yeah, 6'3", 210 pounds, sophomore. Had a Martin Luther King Jr. senior in high school. Yeah, pretty tall, prototype quarterback build. Could be good, man. I know you like the Ducks.
I do like the Ducks, so hopefully they I like to see them do well, especially when they're doing good, man. It makes for an interesting football there. So
they've got a pretty cupcake schedule. Let's go through the quick hit. They start off with Montana State. If me, you, Jarvis, and LD don't be competitive with Montana State, man, there's a problem. Yeah, they'll roll over Montana State. They got Oklahoma State, who's just trailed off. Northwestern, Oregon State. Up until Penn State, Indiana, who've got a little bit of pomp and circumstance last year, but Oregon will still beat them. Rutgers, Wisconsin, Iowa, Minnesota, USC, and then Washington. So the latter half of the season may be challenging, but Oregon, 6 to 8 games in, should be undefeated. So, I think they could probably be moved up a
notch. Definitely. I hope we'll see how it all goes for Oregon this season, folks. Coming in at number 6, we have Clemson. They were 10-4 last year. ACC, they should probably be number 11. I mean, they should probably actually be at 10.
Yeah, I'd swap them with Miami in a heartbeat.
Yeah. So Dabo, I don't know, man. They haven't had a quarterback since that long-haired fucker. What's his name?
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. So that's been forever ago. So, man, they got to get a quarterback. And like I said, man, I don't even know where their quarterback is. So that tells you that I see this is going to be a bad season for them.
I think it's going to be a really bad season, man. They got a tough start with LSU. It's at Clemson. Yeah, then they got Troy, Troy's actually, it seems like in the 2010s, Troy upset them one year. Is that right? Or that Troy upset LSU? Troy's not a pushover team, man. Troy's not a bad team. Got Georgia Tech in the third game at Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech last year was surprisingly really solid. Brent Key over there, the local boy. Syracuse, who for some reason surprisingly always plays Clemson well. They upset them a couple years back. North Carolina, you got Belichick there. Boston College. SMU, who was surprisingly really good last year. Duke, Florida State, Louisville, Furman. That's South Carolina. So, yeah, man, I don't see Clemson being I see them being an 8-win team at best.
True that.
Man.
And Dabo, man, I'm kind of tired of him.
Yeah, I am too, man. I mean, I respect Dabo a lot, but I think he wants to rest on the old days of what he used to do and not what he's planning on doing, or I think he's not adapting with the game these days. I think Nick Saban saw the writing on the wall. It wasn't his style anymore, and that's why he left, man. I feel Dabo kind of has those similar feelings. I just think he's too proud to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I a good deal younger. So I don't know that he wants to get into broadcasting or any of that.
God, please no.
So, yeah.
It's terrible.
We just got rid of old Gary D. So
yeah, we don't need any more of that.
we don't need any more goofy bastards in the booth.
I respect Dabo, I really do, and he was a Bama guy. I don't have any ill will towards him, dude. I think he is a good coach. I think he really loves his players. I think he's a really genuine guy. He seems like. I don't think where college football is going is the train that he wants to be on. And I think he's resting on those laurels and just holding out for what he believes in and how he likes it. And, it's however he wants to do it, man. It's his team.
Yes, sir. Coming in at number 5, got Notre Dame. Last year, 14-2 season. It looks like they are on an upswing. However, this coach, Mr. Marcus, whatever, I don't know. They're an independent, of course, and probably they need to get with the league because I think it's personally bullshit. They get to stay independent. But anyway, man, they're not. As far as this ranking, yeah, I don't know. Probably could go one down, and then, like we said, switch Miami and Clemson, and and then switch them again because Notre Dame. Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't see it this year. I think they'll be good, but man, they have a hell of a schedule. Just a couple. They start off with Miami at Miami. After that, Texas A&M. They got Arkansas week 4. I mean, I know Arkansas hasn't been a great team, but you're playing at Arkansas, and they're still an SEC team. USC, that's October. Navy, who was surprisingly good last year as well, and Stanford to end the season. So, I mean, not the toughest schedule, I don't think, is out there, but they definitely start off pretty hard. And last year, man, they won a lot. They really did. But, I mean, there was never you know what? Looking back, there was some impressive ones. I take that back, but the caliber of teams they played last year versus the schedule they have this year is pretty different. So I don't think they'll be in the playoffs this year. I'll put it that way.
Oh. Now, the top 4 teams, starting with Georgia. Georgia should definitely not be 4 to me. 3 or 2. I'd put them at 3 probably. Switch the next one up. 11-3 last year. Georgia. And man, I mean, they're going to be right there. They'll be right there with the, the top teams like this coming year, I think. So they'll be in the running, man. I mean, nothing new here. Is it Gunner that's going to be the QB?
Yeah, Gunner Stockton, the 42-year-old insurance agent looking guy. Georgia's another weird team, though, man. They had a pretty solid season last year. I mean, in the playoffs, obviously. Started off hot, beating Clemson, a couple of teams. But then, the third weekend, they barely eked by Kentucky, 1 point. Then they go to Alabama, exciting game last year. Alabama beats them. Then they come back, they get hot again, beat Auburn, no problem. Mississippi State. Then they upset Texas, and people are like, oh, shit, Georgia's back. Do the same thing to Florida. Then they lose to Ole Miss 28-10. Kind of like Alabama last year. Then they struggle against Georgia Tech, who I said was a good team, man. And, they go back and they beat Texas again. It's a weird Georgia's a weird team, man. I think they're like Alabama, man. They're their own worst enemy. But I think number 2 or 3 is pretty accurate for them. They're always going to be good under Kirby.
Oh, hell, I wasn't in the chat. Light Bright, Miss Bright, what's going on? Been a while. Aloha.
Oh, I wasn't in the
Hope
chat
everything
either.
is well. We were talking some ball. Hello. How have you been? Hope you've been good. I know it's been a while since she's been on. Glad to see Miss Bright checking out the show tonight. I'm glad that you are fabulous, and I'm glad that you're tuning in.
Welcome back.
Yes, welcome in. Hang out a little while if you can. And I know she was in the restaurant business, but then I think she said she was doing something else. So hope everything's going good for you out there in Texas, Texarkana, I believe.
Much love.
Much love out there. So, yeah. So Georgia, that is where we're at. We love having you in, Miss Bright. And yeah, that's awesome. She's been listening to the show since the old days. So love seeing you. Let's see. Penn State number 3, 13-3 last year. James Franklin. Come on, man. I don't even know. They could they'll probably be up there, but it's I'm not sure their strength of schedule in this upcoming season, but I guess we'll see.
They always seem like they're overrated to me, man. Let's take a look at their schedule. We'll do a quick looky-loo. Last year, who was the big losses they had last year in 2025? They were pretty hot coming out the gate. They didn't really have any teams that they played that were that tough. Significant wins. I see they beat USC. Ohio State, they were within a touchdown of them. Got to give them credit for that, but still lost. Lost to Oregon, your Ducks. That was, December. Yeah, so they had a
I was doing a puss.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, just playing. Crude humor.
Love it. Love the joke in the chat room. I'll leave that for Grant Mills to read out.
Oh, I like that. Why can't 2 Chinese people make a white baby? 2 wongs don't make a white. I like it. All right. Penn State. Now, number 2, we got Ohio State. They always seem to make it into the fucking championship, or at least the top 4 at the end of the year. So they'll be there. Who's the quarterback there this year?
Who is it? Couldn't tell you.
They usually have somebody that's worth a damn. So
yeah, they get good recruits, man. They kick off at Texas at 11 a.m. game on the 30th, man. What are we doing that weekend? Damn.
Yeah, she is. Man, I'd love to go to Texas and check out a game sometime. Maybe not in the stadium, but those bars out there, dude, they're pretty cool.
I would love that. I would absolutely love that.
Yeah. I remember went on for work one time that was like, it was in a bad part of town, but the place was like awesome. Like it was like a bowling alley / bar, and man, it was nice. But then went out to the bus, and the lady was like, there's been some murders out here this week. It's like, get in the bus here.
Man, on a bus?
Oh, no, I mean in the area. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So she's like, you guys stay in the bus because I think we were waiting for the bus or something,
What the hell were you riding? Were you riding public transportation?
No, it was a charter bus, but
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So for the team, if you will.
Okay, fair enough.
And oh, baby. So there's nothing really to say about Ohio State. This is par for the course. They'll be up there. They might win it again. And we get to see Ryan Day with his weird beard, who his wife says he doesn't dye it, but I don't buy it. You know what I'm saying?
He does that thing, man.
Hey, that thing looks weird, man.
It's terrible. And every single
It looks weird.
It's awful.
Number one is Texas. So we're going to see Arch Manning this season. That's exciting. I think he'll be all right, man. I don't know if he's got so much expectation on him, but he's also comes from that Manning bloodline. So I think he'll be all right. We'll see how he does this upcoming season. Putting Texas in the mix as well. I don't think they'll win it all, but I think they'll definitely make the playoff, and probably they'll make a deep run.
Oh, man, that's a good assessment. I would probably, I think if you always put your returning champ as number one, even if it's preseason, man. That's just my personal feeling on it. If you win, if you ended the season at number one, regardless of transfers, all that stuff, dude, it's your title to defend, right? So yeah, I've always felt that way. That said, I don't know, man. I'm not quite sold on Arch Manning yet. Has he done anything noteworthy or is it just the name that's drawing the recognition at this point?
It's just the name. He's done nothing, but
the name puts asses in the seats, and it also puts viewers on TV. People want to see what a Manning's doing. So, I'm not going to hate on that, man. If I had a big family name and a lot of big shoes to fill, I'd ride it until I couldn't, man. I'd be cashing them checks all the way to the bank. So, not going to hate on him for it, but I don't see it yet. I'm not saying it's not there. Texas, to me, has fallen short of where they could have been. They're there. They're in the mix. I don't see them beating. Man, I can't see them beating Georgia or Ohio State at this point, or even Oregon right now for this coming season. But prove me wrong, man. College football has done stranger things.
Ain't that the truth, my friend? Yeah, baby.
Put them two.
Oh. Well. Man, we need to get to the news. We'll actually do that on the other side. We're talking college football. Man, I love that it's almost here, man.
I do too, man. Even today just felt fantastic outside. What was that? Where'd that come from?
Man, I love it. I need more of it.
Yeah, me too, man. It's good shit.
So hopefully we got that nice break in weather. Feeling good. Man, let's keep that going, and let's roll into fall. Let's have some fall, man. I hope we get a fall this year, and maybe let's say not a bad winter, but something that we can wear cool looking jackets in or something. Nothing too extreme over here. We don't do good in snow and a shadow. So let's hopefully we'll get to avoid that. Y'all. Well, let's go ahead and take a break here, folks. I think I need a fresh glass of water, maybe take a pee. And then coming on back to you guys, looks like Miss Bright said, "Fuck this, I'm out." Maybe she had to go. All good either way. Love seeing her hang out when she can. We'll be back on the other side, folks, with some news. Also do trivia as well, more shit talking, and so check it out here in a moment. Hello, Governor. Back in the house. Looks like we what do we got? 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 All right. What is going on out there in the wonderful world of games and odd things? Oh, well, some fantastic remasters are on sale right now on Steam, guys. I know we've been kind of lacking in the gaming department lately. So, Star Wars Dark Forces, Turok, System Shock 2, and more remastered classics from Night Dive Studios are on sale next week. This one's by Zags Ween. Night Dive Studios, the team behind some of the best remastered video games released in the last decade, is currently selling a bunch of their games for less than usual on Steam. Starting today, Night Dive has discounted most of its remasters and remakes on PC for a limited time. If you've been wanting to check out The Thing Remastered, Power Saving Zoomed, or Shadow Man Remastered, this is the best time to grab these and other classics while saving some money. Hell, all three of the classic N64 era Turok games are on sale. Those are fun. Night Dive's remastered versions of popular shooters are easily the best way to play the trilogy. This popular shooter. Star Wars Dark Forces. I never played that game personally, but there's a remastered version out there. Oh, wait a minute. I think I might have played Dark Forces if it's the shooter. What I'm thinking about. Not a bad game. Might be worth checking out. And I'm not a Star Wars nerd. Or you can play a really good version of Battled FPS, not POD Definitive Edition. So many choices. Not sure what I just said. To help you narrow down your search, here are some of the best and biggest deals we spotted in the Night Dive sale. System Shock, $15. System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remastered, $24. Star Wars Dark Forces Remastered, $17. Killing Time Resurrected, $14. The Thing Remastered, $21. Rise of the Triad Ludicrous Edition, $6. Blade Runner Enhanced Edition, $3. Power Slave Exhumed, $6. Shadow Man Remastered, $5. Sin Gold, $2. Turok Remastered, $4. Turok 2 Seeds of Evil Remastered, $5. Turok 3 Shadow of Oblivion Remastered, $17. PO'd Definitive Edition, $10. And finally, Forsaken Remastered at $3. Some deals going on there, folks. Don't say we've never tried to help you out here at the show. What else is happening out there? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I know you played The Sims back in the day. Weren't you a Sims guy?
I was a Sims guy. I thought it was a pretty cool game when it first came out. It didn't last long, man. I mean, I think they went more towards the what's a good way to look at it? Like children, or it was kind of goofy. My sister ended up loving it, but I did like the first and the second one when it first came out, man. I'd never seen anything like it where your characters are just living a day-to-day life. So yeah, it was a cool game.
I think aren't they coming out? What looks like The Sims 5.
Wow.
Well, no, they're not actually.
Oh well.
EA explains why fans are not getting The Sims 5. This is by Ethan Gack. Well, the Switch. Let's see. Also, Nintendo warns users to avoid melting their Switch 2 in the summer heat, and a Dynasty Warriors remaster is on the way. Lots of remasters here. We were talking about The Sims. Well, globing this motherfucker. I don't
He's
even.
all over the place.
I don't know if I want to do this. Anyway, there's not going to be a Sims 5. Fuck this story here.
Well,
he's got like 3 things in one article.
oh man,
That's kind of odd. Anyway, bada bang, bada boom, boom. What else is going on out there? I know Jay Wee likes some stickball, so there's a kind of a cool record we got going on. A giant baseball with 6,750 signatures breaks the world record. A world record. You should see this big old baseball here. You can see this on YouTube or just type it in. There's a video clip. This thing's huge. A giant baseball taking tour of the minor league baseball stadiums broke a Guinness World Record by accumulating 6,750 signatures. 8-foot diameter replica baseball started its journey at June 24th at Victory Field, home of the Indianapolis Indians, and visited 15 ballparks before arriving at its final stop at the MLB flagship store in New York on Tuesday. Kind of cool. A Guinness World Records adjudicator examined the ball and determined there were 6,750 verified signatures on its surface, earning the title for most signatures on a single item of sports memorabilia. The previous record was 2,146 signatures, which was set by Cambridge United, or the Cambridge United Football Club last year when it gathered fans to sign a giant inflatable jersey. Here you go. Little fun sports memorabilia news, world record news. Matter of fact, well, fuck. Yeah, boy, right near the beach. That's
where I want to be.
We got another story, man, about some. Oh man, this guy. This guy. He's a serial butt sniffer.
Oh my God!
Arrested in California.
I know him.
By Travis Schlipp. Burbank, California. A man has been arrested multiple times for sniffing women's rear ends while in public. Was arrested again this week for the same crime. Khalees Karen Crowder, 38, was arrested Tuesday by officers from the Burbank Police Department at the Walmart located at the Empire Shopping Center on Victory Place. Police had originally responded to the nearby Nordstrom Rack in the same shopping center for a report of a suspicious man loitering in the women's department. When officers arrived on the scene, they were informed that the suspect had already left the department store, but he was located a short while later at the Walmart across the parking lot. Officers used the store security camera to follow the man as he moved around in various departments and then observed him following a female customer into the women's department. Officers observed the man as he crouched behind the woman and engaged in, quote, lewd behavior by inappropriately sniffing her buttocks, end quote. Police confronted the man and eventually detained him. It was later revealed that he was Khalees Crowder, a resident of Glendale and registered butt sniffer. Crowder is currently on active parole and has a documented history of similar arrests for similar crimes. He made national headlines in August 2023 for committing the same act. Oh, this guy looks sick too, man.
Oh,
there's some vid caps on this thing, my dude. Anyway, he was at a Barnes and Noble in Burbank and was caught on video. It led to a viral TikTok post and was also identified as the subject in several prowling crimes and was arrested that same month on allegations that he was peeping into the occupied home of a family in Glendale. He was eventually released from custody for those crimes due to a jail overcrowding issue, but was rearrested after he failed to register with local police. Michaela Witter, who posted the original viral TikTok video, said dozens of women have come forward to recount their own experiences with the same butt sniffer. The wife of former LA Lakers forward Robert Horry also accused Khalees of stalking her teenage daughter for more than a decade prior. Geez, he needs to be put away for good, Candace Horry said on social media. Man, Crowder also has a lengthy criminal record that includes convictions for burglary, robbery, and indecent exposure. He was also suspected of additional prowling crimes in Glendale. He's currently in police custody. Still awaits charges for loitering with intent to commit a crime. His bail was set at $100,000, and he's expected to be. Well, he was expected to be back on court 3 days ago. So,
Man,
I haven't heard anything else about his ass. But I don't know, man. If anybody else has had their butt sniffed by this fucker, go to the police.
he's
He
a
needs to
problem.
be locked up. Throw away the key.
Yeah, man, I can't imagine
Oh.
they don't have somebody in the local jail that they can't swap to keep him in on the overcrowding issue. This guy sounds like perpetual trouble.
He is definitely trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble with a capital T, my friend.
He's got a record too, and man, he's still out there sniffing butts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's a problem, brother.
Oh, man. That guy. Hopefully we'll not hear about him anymore. Jeez.
I have a feeling we're going to.
He'll probably be in another story we report on in the future, but
Oh.
What a weirdo, my boy.
Mm.
I don't know, man. That's that ain't good. That ain't good.
That's your homie, man.
We did have a homie that liked us. Well, he wasn't my homie, but like to sniff his butt, pick his butt, sniff his butt.
Yeah,
I think I got in trouble or something at church, man. What a weird fucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was your friend, Wiz.
Shut up. I don't fucking talk to him no more, yeah.
Yeah, right. Whatever, dude. You fucking butt picker sniffer affiliate.
I don't fuck with him, yeah. Shut up.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
Wes knows him. Wes and him are homies.
I know, man. That's quite disturbing.
Yeah.
Just shut up talking shit all okay, alright. I thought I was hanging out with y'all dumbasses.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
What do y'all want to do?
I need to get on tonight on the Xbox and see what's popping. I haven't seen any much. Haven't got on there and seen any cool games lately. So I did play Super Blood Hockey, and I'll do a future review on that on the Switch. But it was, well, I'll let y'all know later. That's called a tease.
How was the Super Blood Hockey? That looked pretty fun.
Well, I'll do a review in the future. So.
Oh, teaser.
Oh, baby. Anyway. Man, we need to do trivia.
No.
I don't have any intro music for trivia yet, so let's go ahead and get into it anyway, man. 4 sets of 6 questions, random trivia. We usually do a vintage game review at this time, but that's on hold because I just don't feel like doing them. We'll come back to them at some point, but now we got trivia. Let's go ahead and get into it, folks. 6 questions: art, science, entertainment, history, general, and geography. First question: who murders Nancy in Oliver Twist?
I've never read Oliver Twist. Huckleberry Finn.
I'm having a feeling. Where's my button here?
Ooh, there's that sound I'm looking for.
Bill Sykes. Bill Sykes.
I didn't know that.
I would have never even guessed. Opaque -2 is a modern variety of which cereal crop? Ooh.
Opaque -2 is a modern variety of cereal crop. Well, opaque's dark. Man, that's a tough question. I don't know. Cereal crop. I'm gonna say wheat.
That would be maize. Maize.
Also known as corn.
All right. What year was Lasse Hallström's film The Cider House Rules released? What year was Lasse Hallström's film The Cider House Rules released?
Well, it's a film, so I've probably got somewhere between 1930s to 2025 to guess in here.
Yeah, just take a random guess.
Man, I'm going to go with 1974.
1999. 1999.
All right. I was in the 1900s.
All right. What was George Armstrong Custer's rank when he died?
Oh man. God, I saw this a couple of Custer's Last Stand. Fuck, I couldn't remember. I'm gonna say Brigadier General. Damn.
Lieutenant Colonel. Lieutenant Colonel.
Yeah.
All right. Next question. Frank Sinatra was buried with a bottle of what whiskey?
Did he like? Was it Jack Daniels? Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, Jack Daniels, baby.
Buried with Jack Daniels and some cigarettes, right? And
Oh,
dimes.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, I think he was buried with Jack Daniels cigarettes and like a handful of dimes, and the handful of dimes represents, I guess, one of his kids was kidnapped and held for ransom one time, and he didn't want to go to a phone. He never wanted to not have dimes on him, so he could always go to a phone booth and use it. Obviously, the days pre-cell phone. I believe I'm right on that one, but don't trust me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, baby. Next question. Are you here? All right. Concord is the capital of which U.S. state?
Concord. God, that seems let's see, Concord. Fuck. God damn. I'm having a head start. I'm debating between two in my head. I'm gonna say Concord. God damn it. Which one is it? I'm gonna say Maine. God, I used to be so good at this.
New Hampshire.
Ah, that's right. Fuck. Knew it was up there.
All right. Set number 2. Oh, this is, come on. You're going to get some of these, baby. Oh. Who is the jungle boy who was raised by wolves in the Jungle Book?
Mowgli?
Oh, yeah. All right. So you got 2 out of
7?
Yeah.
Terrible.
All right. In the novel, who narrates H.G. Wells' The Island of Dr. Moreau? In the novel, who narrates H.G. Wells' The Island of Dr. Moreau?
I remember that movie. I don't remember the novel. I think it's that little midget person. Wait, can we say that anymore?
Who cares?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It's Edward Prendick. Edward Prendick.
Man, I have no idea who the fuck that is.
Yeah. Who was the first Disney princess with a tattoo?
I'd say Pocahontas.
Man, look at you knowing about the Disney movies and whatnot.
What a do.
Yeah. Pocahontas. Pocahontas. Dated a girl that kind of looked like Pocahontas one time. She was a crazy nutbag.
That's the best kind.
Yeah. Which carved stone was the key to understanding? What? Wait a minute. Which carved stone was the key to the understanding of Egyptian hieroglyphics?
The Rosetta Stone.
Oh, baby. Look at you getting questions. All right. So you got 1, 2, 3 out of these. All right. Which river helped create the Grand Canyon? Which river helped create the Grand Canyon?
The Colorado River.
All right, man. Wiggy on a roll. Wiggy on a roll. Big money, no women. Big money, no women.
And stop.
What is the nickname of the Great Bell at the Palace of Westminster? Oh, you got to know this. What is the nickname of the Great Bell at the Palace of Westminster?
Big Ben.
Oh, yeah. Okay, see, I know you got almost all of those except for
these.
Edward Pendick.
Yeah, I didn't know that one. I remember somebody giving me that or saying that as a trivia question in school before. They were like, "Everybody thinks it's the clock, but it's the bell." I was like, "Well, fuck, okay."
Oh baby.
British.
All right. Now we got a science question on the next set, folks. Zoophobia is the fear of what? Zoophobia is the fear of what?
I'm gonna say animals.
All right, man. Starting the next set out on a roll here is Jay Wiggy.
Righty.
Next question: what Marvel superhero was created to sell orange juice? What Marvel superhero was created to sell orange juice?
Man, this is one I will absolutely not know because I know nothing about the Marvel universe.
You might could just guess it, to be honest with you.
Hello, Tron Cat. Shout out to you in the
Tron Cat.
Meow.
Meow.
Marvel universe created to sell orange juice. I'm gonna say Rogue. She-
Oh. Captain Citrus. Captain Citrus. You can guess that. Now, I didn't specify whether it was a general guess or a guess at a character, but I don't know anybody
Who
that
the fuck is Captain Citrus?
say I didn't know any character that was made to sell oranges, and I've never heard of Captain Citrus.
Man,
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to look that up later.
That's some bullshit.
Weird, man. Okay, well, it obviously didn't fucking do anything because I haven't seen Captain Citrus in any Marvel movies. So,
Yeah, Captain Citrus is not getting his own movie, I don't think.
what is the third sign of the zodiac? What is the third sign of the zodiac?
Pooh, we had one of these before and I could not remember. I'm gonna just shoot a guess out there and say Capricorn.
Hmm. Gemini. Gemini are hanging out.
Nah.
Oh, all right. Which treaty forced Britain to recognize the U.S. as an independent nation? Which treaty forced Britain to recognize the U.S. as an independent nation?
Whew. God, I'm terrible at treaties. Treaty of. Let's see. I remember treaty of. I don't think this is right. This is only one treaty that's coming to mind. The Treaty of Versailles.
Nope. The Treaty of Paris, 1783.
I knew that was it. The only other one I knew was Treaty of Hidalgo.
All right. Who recorded the song Tango in the Night? Who recorded the song Tango in the Night?
Tango in the Night. Captain Citrus. I don't know. I have zero clue.
Fleetwood Mac.
Oh man, that seems like
Fleetwood Mac. All right. What is the official score of a forfeited Major League Baseball game? What is the official score of a forfeited Major League Baseball game?
Man, how many forfeited games do you ever see anymore? I'm going to say the official score of a forfeited Major League Baseball game seems like it'd be just 1-0. That's what I'm going to go with.
9-0. 9-0.
They're giving all the players a point. Wow.
Bada boom. And on the third set, baby. On the third set, baby. All right. Okay. Shit. What vehicle was driven by Fred Jones? What vehicle was driven by Fred Jones? I want you to think about a cartoon on this one. Give you a hint.
Vehicle was driven by Fred Jones. Oh, was it the Mystery Mobile?
I'm gonna give that to you. It says Mystery Machine, but that's fine.
Oh, that's right, the Mystery Machine.
That's fine, man. We're good. We're good on that. We'll give that to you. Judges, Klaus. All right, we'll give that to you. All righty. In what country was margarine first patented? In what country was margarine first patented?
Margarine seems like some United States bullshit, so I'm gonna go with USA.
That'll be France.
France.
Parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Who is the young boy who never grows up and leads the Lost Boys in Neverland? Who is the young boy who never grows up and leads the Lost Boys in Neverland?
Peter Pan?
Peter Pan! Oh, baby, oh, baby.
Peter Pan.
Starting this one off good. What name is given to a cockerel that has been castrated and often fattened to increase the quality of its meat? There ain't no way you're getting this.
Oh man, a cockerel that has been a brisket.
That would be a capon. Capon.
Capone.
I don't even know what that is. Obviously, it's a cockerel that has been castrated and often fattened to increase the quality.
Sums it right up.
What is the Burmese word for Mister? What is the Burmese word for Mister?
The Burmese word for Mister. See, I don't know what language they speak in Burma.
It's a letter.
It's a letter. So I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna say M.
You.
My second guess would have been N, because don't we have a friend that's in Joshua or whatever his name is?
Oh yeah. Puh. Well, I thought it was P.
P. Okay. Well, I guess I would have been wrong 3 times. So P. Joshua. I couldn't remember what letter it was, man.
Yeah, oh baby, yeah.
Man, whew. My culture is off.
In 1911, In 1911, what entrepreneur retired as the president of Standard Oil? In 1911, what entrepreneur retired as president of Standard Oil?
President Standard Oil. That was it John D. Rockefeller?
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, getting her done on the. Was this the third set or the second? The third, right?
Gotta be the third, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, baby. Yeah. All right, we got one more set of questions, and then a possible bonus question at the end, folks. Whoa, baby! What kind of muscle contraction is also referred to as static tension? What kind of muscle contraction is also referred to as static tension?
Spasm?
Isometric.
Oh, they're talking about working out. That's what
It's kind of a confusing question. I would think that would be phrased differently, but
yeah, because isometric workouts. I mean, you're static when you move. I mean, it makes sense. I guess it's the way. I'm not really thinking of the contraction.
all good. What do Las Vegas blackjack dealers stand on? What do Las Vegas blackjack dealers stand on?
Fucking business, y'all.
Shut your ass up.
I'm gonna say 16.
Close. 17.
17. I knew it was one of them. I knew it was 1 to 21.
All right. In the TV show The Simpsons, what is the name of Springfield's music score? In the TV show The Simpsons, what is the name of Springfield music's? Oh shit, man! Hold on. Let me redo this, man. I said this all wrong. Blah, blah, blah. In the TV show The Simpsons, what is the name of Springfield's music store? In the TV show The Simpsons, what is the name of Springfield's music store?
Oh, it's right by Moe's off the saxophone. Toots. Toots.
Ooh.
Something like that. Blow a toot. Good toot.
Man, almost. King Toots.
King Toots, that's right.
All right.
I want to go to King Toot, you.
Shut up.
Oh, man.
I like that machine. I like that machine.
Where do Rocky and Bullwinkle play football? Where do Rocky and Bullwinkle play football?
Man, I used to hate that show. Holy Rocky. Shit was dumb. I can't remember. Was it? I have no idea. Rocky University.
It was a what's the matter you? What's the matter you? What's the matter you?
What's the matter with y'all?
What's the matter you? Right. The Sonoran Desert is located in California and which other state? I know you know this.
Arizona.
Oh, all right, all right. In motor racing, what color flag is used to communicate the? Wait a minute. In motor racing, what color flag is used to communicate stopping of the racing session?
Yellow flag, right? Red flag.
Yeah. Your second guess is right. Red,
Okay.
Red flag.
God, that's another thing. I hate racing.
Baby, baby.
What do you like? Yeah.
I got a bonus question.
I like a bonus.
What was the name of the fake Von Erich? Not the real name of the wrestler, but the name of the fake Von Erich. What was the first name?
Wait, the first name of the fake Von Erich? So the one that
The one that was not a true Von Erich. What was his wrestling name? First name.
Fuck. What? Kerry Von Erich?
No, he was a real Von Erich.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to think of all the other Von Erichs. What was it? Chris and Fritz was the dad,
Yeah,
right?
but you remember when one of them got fucked up? They had to bring another one in or something. There wasn't enough, so it was Lance.
Lance. God,
Lance Von Erich.
I
don't think it lasted very long, but
well, I figured Kerry was one, but I just, man, I just don't remember anything. I remember Von Erichs were a little before my time. I mean, I know their story got popular again on Dark Side of the Ring, and they did the movie, but I barely remember when Kerry was in WWF as a Texas Tornado, and I knew nothing about them on the independent circle because I never followed the regional territories. I was a little before my time when all that was popular. I was always a WWF guy.
okay. So they were right around that kind of transition, I guess.
Yeah, I don't remember much about 80s. I mean, I think Andre, when I first got into it, was probably 93. I know Andre the Giant just passed away or was about to. When did he die? Andre the Giant? Was it 93? Yeah, the beginning of 1993, because he had just died and they had talked about that. I was 9-10 years old when I first got into wrestling. So, yeah, a lot of the 80s stuff I've learned about years later or through Cornette talking about it on the podcast.
Do you still listen to his podcast? I haven't got on that site in a while.
I haven't in a while, but occasionally I'll go and listen to clips from on YouTube and things like that. Man, he's always really good about talking about old school shit, man. I mean, hell, he loves the 70s and 80s stuff, man. He don't want to ever wanted it to change.
I like Cornette, man. He's fun to listen to. He's
great, man. He's a great podcaster, great talker.
Yeah, he's awesome when they put him on Dark Side too. He's a good I don't know what you'd call him, interviewee. I don't know.
Man, I think like a historian would be accurate these days. His house is like a freaking library, archivist, historian, all around wrestling nerd. I mean that in a positive way, dude. He knows everything about it. He's fun to listen to, man.
Yeah, I do like him. He gets excited about it. That's cool.
He does.
Hell yeah. Oh man. So bada boom. Yeah, there you go. There is trivia. So man, I think that was a good trivia tonight.
It's good trivia. I always learn something.
There you go. Bada boom. Learned about a butt sniffer earlier, so there you go.
Whew.
How was that? Crazy motherfuckers. Ho! Oh, hey there. Whoa. Man, I don't know. I probably might get on the Xbox later on and maybe just see what's going on in the Xbox store. I told you my most recent purchase as far as video games go is the Super Blood Hockey, which I'll do a later review on. And I don't think there's really anything that stood out besides we got the upcoming GTA 6 at some point. That'll come out, and that's really that's the big one, man. That's the big one,
That's
and
huge.
we'll see, man. I wish that they would have, because that would have been a couple of months ago if it would have came out on schedule. But I don't know, push it back to sometime in 2026. I think June, July, something like that. So we shall see about that, folks. And man, let's check out some football stuff real quick because I know we're coming up on.
Yeah, what do we got?
Man, let's try to bring up something. So week 1, when is week 0? Does that? I don't even know, man. I know week 1 is August 23rd.
Yeah,
That's gonna be.
So college football
right.
week 1 is August 23rd.
It is.
Okay, so yeah, that's right because it's beginning the August 23rd week. Right? No, is that Saturdays counts as week 1.
That's what this says.
All right, Bama plays the 30th. I know we talked about some early games for that weekend. I'd have to go back and look, or just look them up in a couple of seconds. I can't remember. There's only like 4. I think they're mostly shit games. That seems like it should be more like week 0.
Yeah, I don't. There's not even a week 0 on this thing I'm looking up. It just starts from week 1. So.
Sweet.
Yeah, but a little later on, we'll get into picks for starting week 1. But got a little time before that comes, so we'll do that on the show after next. We can start pick'ems, I guess. Man, every time y'all try to do that fucking one in ESPN or Yahoo, I can never log into that bitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind another one this year. Yahoo's just been traditionally the go-out. I need to set that up this year. If there's another site to do it on, everybody likes to do it on the app, which I always did on my computer, but I'm old school. I downloaded the Yahoo app last year, and it seemed okay. Some weeks I'd forget. I usually do a forgiveness week as commissioner. But yeah, if you know of anybody else, let me know, and I'll set it up, wherever it's at.
Bada bing, bada bing.
It'd be fun if you could put like an escrow account in there and it charged like $5 to put in. But I mean, I know, then the winner take all or whatever, and then whatever site hosts it could get like a small fee. But I know everybody frowns on gambling and shit.
That would be cool, actually.
Yeah, we'll have to lay out how we get our season right and stuff like that. I need to figure out where games are going to be, when we're going to host, field party potential, shit like that. We got one of our weekends. We're 2 weeks away, 2 months away. We'll be at the beach for the homies trip. That's the October 1st through the 5th. So that's coming up too.
Bada bing bo.
So excited to.
Hell yeah, man. Oh, so another week of fun, man. You have the kids this weekend, don't you?
Man, they start. Well, I don't think I do, but they start school on Friday.
On Friday?
Yeah, I don't have them this weekend, so we should get out and try to get the disc golf. I know we talked about it a little bit. I was pretty hammered on.
Yeah, well, I think the weather's been kind of hot and acting weird as far as rain goes. So this weekend shouldn't be too bad. I'll hit you up, man. We'll see if maybe do it early morning Saturday. It doesn't look like any rain so far, but as you know, things can change. But yeah, man, I'll hit you up and we'll see. Man, maybe we can do that if you have some time there.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we should. I think the weather's supposed to look pretty nice. Yeah, man, I hit that sweet spot, especially when I'm at my house drinking. Man, it's so easy to hit that sweet spot because you don't have to worry about driving or anything like that. Then when drinks just start going down so easy, after I had grabbed those Happy Dads, man, I was like killing them. I was like, whew. Fun stuff though, man. I needed a couple of days just to relax and let go.
Hell yeah, my friend. There's nothing wrong with a little relaxation, if you will, because things get monotonous sometimes, and man, we just need to take a break.
Yeah, everybody needs that every once in a while, brother.
True that, my friend. Oh man, another week is upon us, man. I don't know. Today was admin day for me, but back at it tomorrow. Going to the beautiful city of Madison, Alabama. And
Madison's nice, man. It's actually pretty cool up there.
Not too bad, my friend. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and start up the color. Yeah, boys and girls. Girls and boys. Oh. Well, another fresh Monday in the books, guys. You know what's a great feeling?
What's a great feeling?
I don't know. There are lots of great feelings out there. There are lots of great feelings out there, but check us out, man. Old episodes, all that. Jay Wiggy, before we get out of here tonight, you have any words of wisdom or thoughts?
Man, always something. Let's see. One of my favorites I heard lately, the grind never stops. Only the weak do.
Da-ba-ding, bada-bing, bada-bing, bada-boom, bada-boom, bada-bing, bing, 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 bing. All right. Words of wisdom from the man himself, Jay Wiggy. Be on the lookout for his fishing book coming up soon. And, Mr. Triggy, what's up?
I'm back out. Sorry that, I stuck up here, but, I'm just glad to be back and hard sport.
All right, buddy. Glad to have you back as well. Everybody check out the old episodes. Money, and also subscribe, donate, that kind of shit. Hope all of you guys have a good weekend coming up. Remember, every Monday night, 9:30 in the Dirty, we will be here for you. Oh man, another week. We love you guys. Have a good one.
Peace.
Hello.